Hey guys, Drifter here. I still can't play games because of this whole situation, so instead today I wanted to review some of my subscribers' channels. I'm going to be showing you some things that you should be doing on YouTube, some things that you absolutely should not be doing on YouTube, going over some classic mistakes, and I'm going to be showing off a couple of channels that are just fantastic. Some of you guys are wonderfully talented and will be putting me out of a job in no time soon. Like this one here with the girls about to kiss. This should be a clickbait machine, but you put text on their faces. Now this is something really important that I want to talk about. You can see it in a couple of places here. So that the lesbians and these other two characters, human beings do not like faces that are covered. It's important to have faces on your thumbnail because our brains are trained to recognize them immediately. It's extremely bad to have something touching your face that's not your hands going ah, or poking, text covering, stuff on top. If you put stuff on people's faces, it's worse than having no thumbnail at all. It'll actually make people click off and go away. Absolutely never, ever put text on people's faces. You have done a very big no-no here. So some of these have custom thumbnails, some of them don't. Overall, man, your thumbnails are really bad. I know that's not the advice that you want to hear. This one is just your floating head pasted on a map with some text. This one has dark text with a white outline and a dark white environment that I can't read, and you. This one is your head, a very small red car. Text that's hard to read. This is up here. Funny stories, unexpected. I need a magnifying glass. I can't read these. I can't read the beginning of something great. This is going to be not viewable on mobile. So these are rough. The tier list is pretty solid. The Call of Duty one is rough. The text is very small. The outlines are too big. And there's a lot of empty wasted space and not a lot of focus on what's happening. Same kind of thing here. This is a lot of empty wasted space, text that's hard to read, your head on a body.
Just weren't really feeling it, didn't really want to make a video. So I didn't make a video because I do what I want. But
we got big problems right off the rip. Smackteo, thank you for the 12 months of subbing with Prime. You are doing a live commentary. You're opening up the live commentary not with gameplay, but sitting in a lobby, which is a classic mistake from 2010. That's rough. After that, if you look at the position of your webcam, you are a tiny little dot in your webcam, okay? So I actually zoomed my webcam out further for this stream so that this would be more visible so people wouldn't question why I was being slow. You're a little guy, you're further away than I am now. And you're tiny, so I can barely see your face. And on top of this, your face is the key focus of most of the thumbnails, but it's mostly covered by the microphone. Community posts. Oh, my man saw that video. I like this. Wetzel, you're doing this right. I like this. Wetzel sucks. Dude, that's great. You're doing good on this one, man. Okay. Yeah, you're using this community tab. This is fucking beautiful. See, posting stupid shit like this is exactly how you're supposed to use the tab. So you're doing good. I have nothing bad to say about that at all. Let's look at your thumbnails. Better than the Mac 10. Fastest weapon XP. Bot lobbies. A lot of these are really good. They're very similar to the thumbnails that I make. I do like this one a lot because you've got the guy, you can clearly tell it's Raid in the background, but it's faded. You have the text on top. It's easy to read. This one's really good. The full guide, how to open, arrow, get the gun. You even have a check mark over the door. This one's really good, except I would have made the other MP5 have a camo on it. Best Juggernaut kills. Yeah, these are really good thumbnails, Wetzel. This is really good. I like your frame. I like the shading. I like that the gameplay in the background is faded. I'd have faded it a little bit less. I'd have made it a little bit more obvious that's gameplay. We've got our 3 or 4 different sections going on here. Audio quality seems good.
Becoming very popular. It's been recommended to me by a bunch of viewers.
When you said popular, you said popular and popped. You got to be a little careful. You got a really soft piece.
And it's supposedly
I like this. I like this up in the corner too. This is really solid.
So in this video, we'll be doing 3 different things. First, the last thing to consider is its general.
Wetzel, you've got really good audio quality for your voice and the balance on the weapons. But overall, I think we're looking very good. I'm going to check out your... same thing I tell a lot of people. I realize you have a day job. Look at the views you're getting per video. And you're posting about 2 a week, roughly. Imagine if you posted 1 or 2 of these every single day, how much money you could be making. How much different your life could be. right, so let's see what we got.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called
Oh my God.
Bacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls. There
Dude.
was a study published in 2014 that used male Wistar rats. These rats have a very similar reproductive system as human men. This is why they're commonly used for studies in the reproductive system. In this study, the researchers found that with Bacillus reuteri, the group of rats actually outperformed the control group on many different ball shrinkage, significantly
This guy's going so hard to prove that these rats have big nuts. Look at this. Oh God, look at this image. Look at this image over here. It's just him jacked and talking about rat balls. Okay. SDQ Gaming. Okay, I like that your logo is fast. I like the fast logo. I like that it also transitions into the gameplay. That's really good. You've done a smart.
Hey guys, it's your boy Biohazard. I'm back and I got one question for you guys. What is the most perfect Call of Duty in your mind? This is something I've been thinking about for years and years.
Okay, so I've got a lot to tear apart here. Whoever linked me this, I need you to get your butthole ready, sir. This intro is kind of like 2004. Now to be fair, it's short. Short intros are great. Listen to the audio though.
Hey guys, it's your boy Biohazard. I'm back and I got one question for you guys. What is the most perfect Call of Duty in your mind?
Okay, so we've run into a lot of problems right off the rip. Audio quality on the microphone is lower than professional grade. Not everybody has professional. Some people do their commentary on like Astro headsets and stuff. So that's fine. But you can hear a little bit of hissing in the background. If I just hit play, just listen to that.
This is something I've been thinking about for years and years.
That light buzzing sound may not sound bad here on stream, but it can get really bad on mobile. The next thing is that Biohazard, I'm glad you're in the chat, you do not sound very confident when you speak. There are little hesitations here and there in your voice, so my recommendation to you would be to practice what you're going to say over and over again. Not a script like a monologue reading, but pretend to be a newscaster. Drifter here on the scene where a whale has exploded. Why did it explode? Local rednecks filled it full of firecrackers just to see what happened. Here, let's talk to Paint Chip Eating Dale. And you can hear that there's, confidence in that. So you have to be a little bit more careful there.
Everybody.
I hear a little bit of like things dragging around in the background. And I want you to take a look at this image that we have here. I'm gonna blow it up. I don't know how you've rendered or encoded your video. It is very blocky. You can't see the radar, and we're in HD, by the way, if you look at the bottom right. You can't see the radar. The video, probably the bit rate is too low, however you rendered it, or it was maybe recorded off of a console. We're offering YouTube. I can do Twitter and other things too. So we've got an audio issue, confidence and speaking issue, and the video quality is really low. The colors are a little bit washed too. I don't know what you used to edit and render with, but we need to pick this back up. I will do a comparison. Okay, so you can pause mine, and I've actually overlaid mine with a face cam, which takes up more of your bit rate, but it's overall like much smoother. There's no color distortion. I'm not even running this one in HD, but wherever I pause, the image is really clean. That's kind of what you want to go for. You got to work on that, Mr. Biohazard. So just off the rip, your thumbnails are looking really good overall. I'm looking for things to criticize. I love your Nintendo Switch one. The numbers jump out, the picture's really good, the framing's really good. The PlayStation 5 video is good. This alternative pencil thing is kind of rough. The pencils are a little bit small, the text is a little small. RBG to your controller is great. You can see the views on these. Like you can see the view difference between a great thumbnail and a mediocre one. If you're doing really good, I'm gonna watch your most recent video. I'll say the same thing I said everything else. Bro, you got 24K subs and you're getting 8K subs a month. You've posted 11 total videos over a year. Bro, if you were making one of these a day, one of these a week would change your life, just so you know, okay? So let's go check out the video you made.
The special edition Animal Crossing Switch looks adorable, and I personally love mine, but even after 9 months after its release, it's still being either sold out everywhere or scalped to bits online.
Initial impressions are very strong. You've got really clean looking footage. You've got really nice Camera movement, bright colors, everything is easy to read. You're intersplicing with
Good
other
news, because the stars have finally aligned. After months
things.
of waiting, all the parts have fallen into place, and you can now make your own Animal Crossing Switch. A proper Animal Crossing Switch. All for less than just $35. But first,
Oh man, this is really good.
then really sweet, like $3, and it saves a bunch of time.
Look at that. That's good filming. Your title is great. I made my own Animal Crossing Switch for. I'd drop the just and write $35. Hashtags are used well. You got a lot of stuff going on here. That's great. A lot of search results. Links are used appropriately. Affiliate links are going good. Hex codes are looking solid. Okay. I don't have anything to criticize about this. I've got 2 things to criticize about you, Jeff. Get your heart ready. Number 1. We're talking user psychology here, okay? And maybe I'm just a picky little dick. Your hand emotions indicate a little bit of lack of confidence. I'm gonna mute while we do this. Your hand is a little bit twitchy. I don't know if it's a frame rate, but I can see the little twitch when you do that. Usually, this is the hands of somebody that's done a shit ton of repair work and they've damaged the muscles, or somebody that's a little bit nervous to be on camera. The smoother and more calm you appear to be, the better this works. And the second thing is I'm going to criticize your voice. I heard it in the very beginning. We're going to play it again.
The special edition Animal Crossing Switch looks adorable.
A little bit lispy. A little bit special editions Animal Crossing Switch is a little bit of the slurring of the S's, which is something that I do terribly. This is a flaw of mine that I've worked on years to get better. So that makes it a little bit harder to listen to from a narrative standpoint, and I'm going to sound like a total asshole here. You have to assume that people watching this do not care about you. They do not care anything about if you have a speech impediment, that they don't care. They want something that is nice and crisp and clean and beautiful to listen to. And their first impressions are going to be like, this guy's a little bit lispy and his hands a little bit twitchy. Now, your content more than makes up for that. Everything else that you've done is wonderful. That's why your views are so high. I think that if you practice your speaking voice, not even a lot, you've got a lot of confidence in your voice. That's really great. But if you practiced your speaking voice just like a little bit to remove the lisp, and if you calm down and relax, and you make sure that those hands aren't quite as shaky, you, sir, have an awesome YouTube channel. This is the best one that I've seen tonight. The other thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make it, since you're doing a harder thing, I think one of these videos a week. Your goal should be posting 4 times a month for now. I think if you made those 2 minor improvements to your content and you posted 1 video a week, you could quit your day job and be a YouTuber in 3 months. I'm not even joking. You're on a wonderful path, Jeff. Jeff, you are doing spectacular. So I have nothing else to say about Jeff. Let's move on to the next channel. I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted music, so I'm going to mute that. And the intro is... You have a second intro. Little SEO. This disaster needs to go. If you read this, drop a like. Nope, destroy that. You got it. Yeah, just crediting this music is no good. Just don't use it. Do not use it at all. You'll die. You have way too much going on in the description. Way too much going on. You need to simplify this. Yeah, look at your multiple copyright strikes. Why would you do that to yourself? Even if you had a banger of a video go off, I mean, you just wouldn't get any money for it. That's a different copyright strike. That's a different copyright strike. I can't watch this on Twitch, man. Dude. And you have music lyrics going on here. No, sir. I have to actually, Crispy Toast, I actually have to stop because if I keep clicking on videos, I'm going to get a copyright strike. So one of the most important things I can tell you is that even if YouTube doesn't notice it immediately, even if you don't get demonetized or spanked, even if you think you can get away with it, just don't use copyrighted music. Check this out. Royalty-free, any genre. Bam, 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 bam. What's another genre? Royalty-free Russian music. Bam, 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 bam. Use this stuff. Credit the people. Use this stuff. Don't get copyright strikes. It's not that hard. What's up, biznatches? Absolutely not. Remove that. You're gonna get demonetized. Sweet ass. No. That's demonetization as well. Fox. Cunts. No. Trash. No. Garbage human. No. No. Trapdoor beaver. No. Bad. Bad YouTuber. You will not make money with this. You want to make money? This is not how you make money. Load this with SEO and uplifting stuff. This gets you demonetized. You have to totally redo this into a shamelessly clickbaity SEO optimized thing. Do not put curse words in here. Okay, so let's take a look at this drifter guy. What do we have here? So we've got a unique URL, name matching, good. The O being a 0 is going to make things very difficult to spell. I can imagine that this person is going to have a lot of problems with people typing drifter with an E or with the lowercase o. I know that there's a lot of boomers out there and even young people that don't know the difference between a capital O and the number 0. I'll really mess stuff up. Avatar looks like it was made in 2005 or something. It's even trimming off part of the name. This is stark and simple, very simple. Social links are here, simple. Let's go to the About page and see what's going on. I do weapon guides and tip videos for Call of Duty, FPS games, long-form content, philosophical videos. Media reviews are also common. It's decently written, but I feel like it lacks some search engine optimization. This could probably use some more Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War stuff. This could probably use an update. Community tab is being utilized. Talking about Wall Street bets, which is very random for a gaming channel. I'm assuming that this person is trying to bring in new people outside of his main audience. The use of the meme is fine. Polls are fine. If I had to guess, yeah, this person is replying to their own videos to get the R² responses, to get more subs. So hasn't been doing it very long. Seems like this person just recently used that trip. So drifters really got to get together. Colors didn't do well in the top 5 Cold War weapons. Big Red Censored is that's a great choice of thumbnail right there, because that Big Red Censored is what brings in a lot of people's attention. Whatever these orange videos are, orange is usually a really bad color that you want to avoid. This guy seems to have really kind of like tripled down on it. Use of guns and big text is great. DMR 14 Nerf is very well designed. The gun is unique, has a small outline, background has good colors. The text matches the Nerf symbol. 4 kill knife streak, and then about a 12-ish kill streak play that I wanted to show. No. Only one who was okay, so the intro on this one was like 26 seconds long. At its best. This guy just blabbed like a lot and wasted a lot of his viewers' time, so probably a lot of them clicked away before.
Technically, Jesus was the only one who was referred to as Lucifer Morningstar, wasn't he, in the Bible?
Yeah, that's probably where the video should have started. So whoever this drifter guy is really screwed that up. We have a link through to a previous video, and it has a search result, search term there, which is good. The game is tagged, which is very good. Black Ops Cold War, weapons, fun knife, insane streak, dark matter katana. Links are pretty organized. Probably that's looking pretty good. Let's check out a different video. Back with another video about hackers in Warzone. I'm going to have a lot of very painfully negative things to say today, so buckle up. But before I get into that, I do want to say I'm saying it from a place of love. Gameplay audio is a little bit quiet. It's there, but it's a little bit quiet. Could probably turn that gameplay audio up so we can hear the gunshots more. Video quality's good. Webcam, depending on the personality of this person, is a little bit big or small. Usually when people make their webcams big, it's because they're trying to focus on face branding and recognizability. Colors on the webcam seem slightly blue, slightly washed. Those could be improved. This person seems very pretentious. They're very full of themselves if they think that they can influence the whole community to do something like, I don't know, but they probably don't know what they're talking about, if I had to guess. Most people that make suggestions like this have no idea what they're talking about. Well, guys, that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful about YouTube, and if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, because eventually I'll be back.